Today we're going to focus on a quick fix to reduce belly fat. We're going to work on some core stabilization postures, but as well as some deep forward folding postures that help to reduce the cortisol levels in your body. The cortisol is the stress hormone that tends to make us want to comfort eat. So come onto your backs. Make sure that you have either a block or perhaps just a pillow if that's more handy. Have that nearby and available to you. Coming onto your back, you're going to come into an Uttanasana position. So hugging your knees as tightly into your chest as you can. Also, when we hug our knees into our chest, we're working on gut health, which is like a natural probiotic, which also increases the serotonin levels in the body, which helps with mood, sleep, and diet. Hug your knees in really nice and tight. We're going to start to lengthen the tailbone down to the ground. Try to draw both shoulder blades down towards the ground. And now without lifting your head, gently tuck your chin in towards your chest. So continue to do that and breathe in and out solely through your nose. You might feel a little scratchiness in the back of the throat. That could be the glottis muscle, or you're also massaging the thyroid, which is going to be great for your metabolism. So continue to hug those legs in, lengthen tail down, draw shoulders down, chin to chest without lifting head, and really strong, throaty, rhythmic breath. Nice, now releasing that throat lock, just relax your neck and plant your feet down. You want your feet about sitting bone distance apart or hip bone distance apart. And then go ahead and grab your block and place it between your knees. Pressing your palms down next to the side of your body here. On an inhale breath, we're going to squeeze the block. I mean really squeeze the block. So you feel your adductors, your inner legs working. And we're also going to gently squeeze the perineal muscles and lift the pelvic floor. Notice my bottom stays on the floor, but my navel gently presses towards the floor. And then exhale, you'll relax that position. So what we're working on here is the transverse abs, a low, deep layer of abs that tend to get lost in the abdominal shuffle because the other ones are stronger and more present. So once again, inhale, squeeze the block, squeeze the perineal muscles, lift the pelvic floor. Imagine your pelvic floor is like an elevator and you want to lift it all the way to your diaphragm and hold it up there. And then on the exhale, don't push down, just very gently relax. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, squeeze the blocks, squeeze the perineal muscles, lift the pelvic floor, navel gently pressing towards the floor. Good, taking care of that low core. This is also considered the low back brace. Take another inhale. And exhale, gently relax that. Nice. Between each pose, we're going to come back to that Uttanasana position for gut health. So squeeze those knees in as tight as you can. Maybe once again, shoulders down, chin to chest without lifting the head. 3 really throaty rhythmic breaths here. In and out through the nose. Healthy gut. You'll sleep good tonight. Good. Take another inhale. And then go ahead and grab that block or pillow again and place it between your knees again. This time we're actually going to press our knees so that they stack over our hips. Typically if your arms are straight, your knees are over your hips. And then go ahead and take your lower legs to a tabletop position. Nice. Now, I'm going to fire up the rectus abs, which is like your six-pack. So you're going to press your hands into your knees and your knees into your hands. It doesn't look like I'm doing much, but if you're doing it, you know what I'm talking about. Press your knees into your hands and your hands into your knees like crazy and breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Now, because the rectus abs are so much stronger and sort of pop out more easily, we're going to squeeze the blocks, squeeze the perineal muscles, lift the pelvic floor as we press our hands into our knees and our knees into our hands. So we're really firing up the core. The psoas muscles, part of the core stabilizers, get involved here as well. Hands into knees, knees into hands. There's pressure there. Hug the block or pillow, lift the pelvic floor, and breathe. Don't forget to breathe. A couple more breaths here. I know it's really fiery. Get rid of that belly fat. Take another breath. And hug those knees in. Keep the block or pillow between your knees this time, because it's a very little break. And then press your knees back out. And take your legs back to that tabletop position. This time we're going to press our palms down next to the side body for Jathari Parivartanasana. It's a variation of that pose. Take an inhale, squeeze the block. Now as you exhale, you're going to take your legs over to the right so your left hip comes off the ground, but anchor through your left shoulder. Now add transverse abs, because this is all obliques right here. Squeeze the block, lift the pelvic floor, and slowly drag your legs back to center. Inhale. Exhale, legs to the left, anchor through right shoulder. Squeeze the block, lift the pelvic floor, get those transverse abs involved, and drag back to center. Good. 2 more rounds. Take an inhale. Exhale, legs to the right, anchor through left shoulder. Inhale for that slow drag in. Exhale to the left, anchor through right shoulder. Squeeze, add those low abs, and drag back in. If you want something more challenging, straighten your legs. Exhale, legs to the right, anchor through left shoulder. Squeeze the block, lift the pelvic floor, and drag back in. Let those obliques have some help, and then take the legs over to the other side. Squeeze and drag it back in. Once again, come into Apanasana position. Hug your knees in really nice and tight. And this time you might actually massage your low back and then just take a little rocking motion side to side. Now go ahead and press your palms down next to the sides of your body and extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale breath here. Now as you exhale, lower your legs to hover. Try not to over back bend. Engage those low abs, protect your back. Inhale your legs back up. Alternatively, you could do one leg at a time. Exhale. Inhaling up. So you exhale one or both legs. Inhaling up. If you want to up level this more, add the block. Take it between your legs. Exhale, lower your legs. You could bend knees to modify. Inhale up, grab the block, take it between your hands or pillow. Exhale, opening up here. Inhale, we alternate. Exhale, extend. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Inhale, back up to center. Open your legs and place the pillow or block between your inner upper thighs. You're going to interlace the hands behind our head. On an inhale breath, lift your chest and shoulders up. Try to keep a fist distance between chin and chest. Exhale, squeeze the heck out of that block. We need those low abs to help. On this inhale, without rocking, with control, try to just lift the tailbone up. Exhale, relax the tail down. 2 more. Inhale, chest and shoulders. Exhale, squeeze your block. Inhale, bottoms up. Exhale, bottoms down. One more time. Inhale, chest and shoulders. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Gently rest your head down. Set your block aside. And revisit Apanasana position. Squeeze in nice and tight.